Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm here with another plan with me. This time we are planning for July 17th through the 23rd. It will be the last time I plan in July because remember last week we did the end of July with this one because I skipped a week. So we are just trucking along, which also means that starting in August, I am going to really start out with fall kits. I'm just really feeling that. I'll probably throw in like an anytime kit here and there, but that's really what I'm feeling. So let's go back and see what this week is looking like. Here we go. I have, so we're currently on Saturday, so I don't have everything put down in here. So yeah, I mean, it kind of is what it is. I fill this in after the day is over. So I guess it's kind of like a memory keeping because I have so many planners. But I haven't added in my characters. So if you want to see it with it all being done and all the character sheet or all the character stickers and stuff, make sure you follow my Instagram because that's where I post all of them. So, and then this upcoming week, we're not going to the beach, but it is a beach theme. And then we're going to get started on this one, which is board game night. I released this a couple of releases ago. I'm trying to think how long ago I did. It wasn't this last one. Wasn't the one before. I think it was the one before that. So maybe 3 releases ago. We are huge game board fanatics. We've gone through kind of like our ebbs and flows of where we become really obsessed with them and can't get enough of them. And then we have times where, you know, just time doesn't dictate it and everything. So currently we are in the process of being like obsessed with it. We pulled out a lot of our board games. And we spend every Monday night after dinner and we do something together as a family, whether that be watching a movie or playing a board game, but we really do try to play a board game once a week and stuff. And yeah, so this last week, I was actually going to talk about this on Friday's video, but because I'm using a board game night kit, I figure it's just more apropos to talk about it now. So this last Monday, so July 3rd, you know, we had our dinner and then we had to run out to grab a couple of things from the store. And while we were there, we were like, let's go down the game aisle and see what we have. So the kids, we bought a Harry Potter Trivial Pursuit about a month ago. We played that. We loved it. The questions were really hard. So we were playing that game for probably a solid 2 hours before somebody finally, you know, made it to a further ahead. Nobody actually clearly won the game, but we definitely had, you know, one team, because we do it in teams. We don't do it in players. So that way you can work together as a team. One team got much further ahead than some of us other ones. And then there was one team who got nothing. So we were like, whoa, these are really hard questions. And it is very hardcore Harry Potter knowledge. Like, you've had to not only read the books, but all of like the lore and the websites and any other books that come out and the director's cuts of DVDs and stuff, because it's not only book stuff, it's movie stuff as well. So 2 of my kids who were on a team together, they did very well. And everything. However, that one is one that we have to do in stages, I would say. Like, we can't just keep pulling it out and doing it because it's a lot. And I've got a couple of kids that really do need to start reading the books and everything. So anyways, I digress on that one. and our plan was to head back to the game store. So we have actually a couple really good game stores around us. Some revolve strictly around like puzzles and board games and that kind of stuff. And then others are obviously the video game ones. And then you kind of have a little bit of a mixture at some other ones. But anyways, our intention was to go back to the board game store and get a different version of Trivial Pursuit, and we were going to actually do like the 80s version. The kids know the 80s pretty well. Part of that is from them watching the Goldbergs, and part of that is just the mere fact that my husband and my husband was born before the 80s, I was born in the 80s, so we have a lot of 80s knowledge and even into 90s knowledge and stuff. We haven't been able to find a 90s one. I'm sure it exists. I haven't just looked online yet, so... But that is the plan. But back to game night. So we hadn't had a chance to go back to the board game store. So we opted to just pick up the kid version of Trivial Pursuit at Walmart that has cards for kids and cards for adults. And we played that. And we took 3 names, and then the people whose names weren't in the hat are the ones that drew their teammate out of the hat. So it ended up being my oldest and youngest together, my second and third together, and then my husband and I together. Okay, those kids smashed our faces. They took our faces, smashed them into the floor, and wiped the floor with it. I am so not kidding. We were like, but we made the rule that in order to win the game, if it was one of the kids getting, you know, all their pieces, they had to answer the adult card in order to win. Those kid cards are very easy. I think maybe they missed one question on the kid cards, and it was, what literary character lives in a hotel in New York City? And it's Eloise. And my kids have never heard of Eloise. They've never read Eloise. It's not something that we have done. So they got that question wrong. Every other question they got right. And so when it came down to the final question, which was for my oldest son and youngest daughter, they had to pull an adult card. And the adult card was, what luxury item was made from Wales way back when, or something like that. And they had to sit and think, but then the answer struck, and I didn't even know this answer. So clearly my son is doing homework and stuff, and it's perfume, and that's how they won. So yeah. My boys also do a lot of D&D. They're currently playing D&D right now. So I'm trying to think. I think we're going to do all of these. We're going to leave this one out because we haven't really done a lot of card games, but we have been like board gaming it up, and I would love to have a gaming table like that. So yeah. Sorry, I had a hair on my watch and just blowing it off. So yeah, they did fantastic. Fantastic, wonderful, all of that jazz. Okay, let me see. I'm gonna pull out my functional sub because I really want to have the seven sticky notes, and we have this light, and I'm pretty sure I have it. It's probably not gonna be in this 2022 one. Yeah, that's too dark. It's probably gonna be something that's like from 2021, 2020, or even 2019. So let's see here. But yeah, so if we don't, well, a few weeks ago, that's getting closer. A few weeks ago, we did a thing where we did a puzzle, competition. So we took, that's really, really close. We took the same amount of pieces of puzzles, 2 puzzles that, you know, I haven't done. My daughter really loves to do puzzles. So puzzles she hasn't done, and we got into teams. It was myself, my oldest, and my youngest. That this might be the winner if I have the sticky notes, and I've already used all of those sticky notes. Of course I have. End up having like all of these extra pages, you know, because that's how a lot of the times I bulk up my own sub, is just the extra pages. But I digress. And we did a puzzle competition that way, and we wiped the floor with them. So I'm starting to see that the common denominator is my oldest son. I think maybe him and I need to be on a team. That's what I'm starting to think. Him and I need to be on a team. Okay, so not that one. Which one did I say? This one. This one's probably going to be the closest. But, yeah, that's going to be the closest. But that also means no color blocking. So, we want these colors to be as far apart from each other as we possibly can get them. Because we do not want any of these shades to be near each other. I'm just kidding. It's really close. It really is. This is a cooler toned gray, and this is a warmer toned taupe, but they are really, really close. Like, I don't even know if on camera it's even showing up that it's a different shade, and stuff. But yeah, so I did tell my husband that we needed to probably try and play Catan. I've heard great things about it. We have never played it. We don't know what it's about. But I've heard, like I said, I've heard really wonderful things about it. So I don't know. I just don't know. Okay, so let's see how we're gonna do this one. Those are out of the way. I really want to keep the patterns. I'm thinking we are gonna do a lot of patterned boxes between this stuff. So that's kind of the way that I'm feeling. So let's just start it out. And then I need to find our whatchamacallit, our board game box. We seem to be missing a board game box. And I think it's downstairs. So I need to check on that, and we just need to be able to go through our board games and figure everything out. So I know, super, super exciting. I got the entire like story done before I even got into here on planning. But you know how it is. That's kind of just how it runs. And I'm actually doing a lot better this week than I was last week. Let's do this. Yeah, I'm doing a lot better this week than I was last week. Last week was just such a weird week. I felt very unmotivated for everything. I don't know what it was. Some of the filming and photos ended up having to be done on Monday, vice the Sunday when I do it. So I am feeling a little bit better and getting my act together. But definitely just, yeah, trying to figure out that whole vibe of everything. So, and I have, my husband is currently cutting subs right now, which I'm extremely thankful for, just so that we can get ahead. I don't know if he'll be done cutting them today. There's a good possibility he could. to be honest with you. There's a good possibility he could be done cutting them today. But it's just getting ahead. So I have to, as much as I want to go sit down and everything, I have to remind myself I need to get this done. We need to do this. We need to make sure that everything is ready to go so that we're not rushing tomorrow, that we are more laid back, relaxed, so that I can get this all done so that Monday I can hit the ground running and finish packing orders that I started packing last night, Friday night, and stuff. So ended up printing a whole bunch of orders and started packing them Friday evening. And I don't know what it was about yesterday. On Friday, I hit this block where things just weren't working. I ended up cutting planner covers wrong. My printer didn't want to take the paper for a planner cover so that I could foil it. What else? I kept forgetting to print some things, so I had to go back and like print stuff. Like I'm sitting here trying to think like what all like hit that was just like ridiculous. And I'm serious when I say it was so ridiculous. Oh, I already put down a one. I didn't even realize that I did that. Okay, I was getting all prepared to put this one down, and I don't need to just yet. So, yeah, I mean, just absolute chaos of everything that just didn't want to. And I was like, you know what, I'm going to go print. And then I realized that I didn't take something down off the website that I should have taken down. It's okay. I ended up finding them so that I could fulfill, but I was like, it's just like against me. It's so against me. And I was just like, we had such a good week. So why is it happening right now? So I just finally ended up going, okay, I'm done. We will pick up packing up orders again on Monday. I'm not gonna worry about it and stuff, and we're just gonna hit the ground running. However, today I'm over here and I'm like, I don't want to do this. My goodness, I can't even like swallow correctly. I'm starting to get like just a little frustrated with myself. But anyways, was the last one? Yeah, a square. So we gotta do this one. Let's see. We're gonna go this pattern right here. So yeah, it's just, so I'm having to like dig deep and be like, okay, you got to get through this. You got to pull through. You got to get all this filming done. Get as much done as you can today so that tomorrow is easier and that you will be able to work efficiently come this following week. So that way we can really start diving a little bit more into what we need to get everything done. So I have a lot of items I want to design, and the artwork is rolling in, and I'm like, I've got to get this, and it takes me from start to finish. It takes me about 2 hours to create a full collection. That's all the pages, having them off to the side so that they are ready for editing, and all of that. So it takes me about 2 hours to complete a full collection. That's the full kit, all the pages that go into a full kit. That's the new 5-page mini kit and the journaling kit. And then if I have any monthlies that I want to do with it, then there's that. So it takes me about 2 hours to get that stuff done. Let's see. Let's do this and get this bad boy off my hands before I like stick it to something that it doesn't need to be stuck to, because that would be my luck today. So let's see, and then I try to print while I am designing, to kind of kill two birds with one stone. The more the more stones I can work through, the better. So I really try to, let's see what we got going on here. Let's do this guy. Yeah, you're gonna go up here. Oh, no. Okay. I'm really trying not to have colors together. I'm working really hard to not have colors together. And of course, then I can't be okay. Okay, so this will be fine to go here. And then we will put you up here. That will work there. Okay, perfect. So yeah, just trying to get through all of everything, and stuff. So I try, like I said, I try to kill two birds with one stone. That's what I'm going to try and do this week, so that I can be printing and designing at the same time. But yeah, definitely have a lot to get done, because I have a lot I want to bring out. Oh my gosh, I can't help myself. I say this to myself every year, like, Amanda, you're gonna be good. You're gonna be good. You're not gonna go crazy. You're gonna be good. And I just can't help myself. And that's what you guys are getting. Okay, let's see, what one do I want to do here? I'm really feeling this. Okay, so let's see, where's my other, okay, so this guy, okay, we're gonna place you here, and then this guy is gonna go right here, and then we have some breakup right here. Okay, I think I know what I'm doing. I just think. Okay. And then we still end up with a lot of red on the same page. That's what I was trying to avoid. Clearly, if I'm talking, I can't see not far into the future to make sure that I fix myself appropriately. So this is what we're getting. It's okay. At least they are, like, these are two different shades of red. And so well, what if we do this? What if we do this? Since that is a different shade of red there, let's move this bad boy here. Okay. And then, let's see. Yeah, let's take the yellow. We're gonna move the yellow off. Make sure I don't like tear down like a corner going on. And oh, so much better. I don't mind if it matches the date cover. That one doesn't bother me any. Let's open it up and see. Are we okay? I think we're okay. I think we are okay. Okay, so moving on to sidebar. But yeah, I tell myself every year that I'm not going to get crazy with Halloween, and every year I fail. So yeah, I don't know how to remedy that one. Yeah, I just don't think it's going to ever be remedied. So, however, some of the Halloween kits, in fact, 3 of the Halloween kits, I can give you a little like update on it, because then that's for like planning and stuff. 3 of the Halloween kits will not be coming in journaling kits or full kits. They will be coming in the 5-page mini kit format only. And I decided to do it that way. 1, time restraints, and because, you know, I want to do all the things. And two, I wanted to just have something that's just a little bit easier. So I went through and I actually designed the backgrounds for all of the full boxes that you would see in these kits. What that also means is that I don't have like these digital papers right there. And that's obviously a key part to the kit, where it isn't so much in the mini / basic / academic. I need to have like a name for that kind of kit. I don't know. On the mystery kit, we're calling it the B6 hybrid because it really is such a hybrid type of kit. But I digress. Let's see. All right, I think I'm going to change from being an adult. I know we're just totally jumping, and I think we're going to do... I think we're going to just do important. Just random things that are important, right? Let's see. Let's go with the same color. I think that will be fun for all the checklists to be the same. But yeah, so getting back to it, time constraints to be able to put out as many Halloween kits as I want to, but also then like design constraints. So like I said, I don't have the digital papers because I designed the backgrounds for the full boxes only because it was just clip art only. So we're just kind of going in between, which I think is actually a really, really great thing. I'm really, really excited. In fact, I actually will be filming with the mystery kit later today, because I'm going to get that one up and out of my whatchamacallit, get that up and out of my to-do list. Once again, like I said, I'm really trying to be super motivated about all of this and get this done quickly and efficiently and all of that. So thank you for my rambling. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk today, because this is what I have and I am loving it. Absolutely loving everything about this board game kit. It is divine and I'm so excited. This reminds me of like a checkerboard. I know it's not a checkerboard, but that's what it reminds me of. And I love like the staticky computer stuff going on in the background. It's so awesome. I just love it all. All right, you guys, I'm going to stop rambling so I can get onto another video. Because the next one is going to be my week's video, I believe. Because I did not plan for all of July when I did the July monthly functional sub. Anyways, just check out my next video, okay? Give it a thumbs up if you like this video. Leave your comments down below, and I will see you in just a couple of days. Bye now.